Okay, let's see here. How's everybody doing? I'm just starting up. I'm checking things out. It's been a minute since we did one. Welcome, everybody. BW's Garage Live. Figured I'd check in and see how everybody's doing. Sound off if you're in here. How's everybody doing? Mm. Oh, that's good. That'll go down easy. Oh, everybody's starting to file in now. Sound off.
Everyone.
Hey, one's here. No, you're right on time, buddy. Right on time. We're just checking in with everybody. Torp made it. Cool, man. What's up, Torp? How you doing, brother? Glad you guys made it in. We're starting to crank back up out in the shop. We're getting some stuff going out there with the Nova. We just got back from our big event out there in Chicago. What a drive that was. Wait till some people come in and we'll talk about what we've done and what we're going to do. How you guys been? What's been going on with everybody else? Have a adult beverage or whatever else you like to do. Let's relax and have some good conversation. Mm. Oh, that's good. Well, you guys got to sound off. Let me know you're here, and I'll tell you what's going on. Yeah, it seems like it's all right. You put my neighbor gave me some beer. He put it on the porch. It's my brand. I was afraid that it was cold and then got warm, but that doesn't appear to be the case. It seems like it's pretty tasty. Yeah, you didn't bring it in the house right away, did you? Oh, okay. It did. We had a really good time out there. That was really that was some kind of event. I didn't know how big it was going to be. It's huge. That event it's a big event. The McCacken Car Show. I mean, the Ferrari. They say the $70 million car. That's supposed to be the most expensive car in the world. It was right in the center of the Coliseum. It was in a glass box, but it was there. Yeah, I got to meet Randy Schmidt. Now that huh? Oh yeah, Randy Ryan. Yep, Randy Ryan was there. I talked with Randy for almost an hour. We stood around the car and bull crapped around a little bit. So I got to meet Randy Ryan and. So the guys at Nicky's, like Randy Schmidt, he's like their master fabricator. His stuff. I don't know if you guys saw that Angle or Anglia. I think I'm saying it right. It's a British car. Where's Martin when you need him? But that gasser is insane. He chromed everything underneath. But that's what he told me. He said his biggest mistake was he made it so nice he can't take it to the track and stuff because it's just too nice. Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Chaz? What's happening, buddy? But yeah, it was quite the thing. It took us, I guess, just under 15 hours to get there because we stopped a lot. I can't drive straight through. So, but I did drive straight. I was the only one that drove. But man, we hit Chicago right at rush hour, man. Gridlock, and I got a 20-foot trailer. I was white knuckle.
I'm not sitting over there, so.
What's the matter?
Told him to put the microphone on. I have the microphone. Your microphone stopped.
Oh, I thought I rebooted everything. I don't know. Well, thanks, buddy.
Anything, John.
Yeah, but we pulled in and it was rush hour. We were white knuckling. Then I pull right up to the Coliseum and we keep going around in circles because there's no way to pinpoint the address. So I pull into where the thing is, and this security cop, who I thought was a real cop, starts yelling at me. I'm like, dude, I don't know where I'm at. So I got Stefano, the owner of Nicky's, on the phone, and he's one of the founders of the McCacken show. So he's trying to tell the guy, just let him in. And the guy's like, I need a pink piece of paper. So I'm like, And Stefano's like, look in the envelope, Bri. There's a pink paper in there. I pull the pink paper out, I hand it to him. He goes, this isn't the right paper, and throws it back at me. So the guy makes me drive across the street to a parking lot to talk to another guy to get a pink piece of paper to turn around and drive right back across the street. I had a VIP pass. He was supposed to just let me in to drop my car and go. I mean, it wasn't the Nicky's guy gave me, I had VIP privilege. But anyway, we went across, we did that, we got in, we offloaded the car. And man, I'm telling you, I went back to the hotel right after that, after we got the car into the Nicky's area, and I fell asleep. And I slept for about 4 or 5 hours. And then Stefano called me. He needed the keys to my car so they could stage it correctly. So I had to go give him the keys. And after that, I mean,
Hey, David.
yo, David, what's going on, man? We were able to, come and go as we pleased. We had the passes. I was able to get in early to film all the cars. I don't know if any of you guys were able to see that. I didn't even put no background music, nothing like that. And I put in a description. Hey, if you like music, play your own CD while you look at all the cars. Hey, what's going on, Mike? Yo, Ron. But we walked around, we saw all the cars, walked right past Wayne Carini. He said hello. He's a nice guy, got to meet Vice Grip Garage. He's a really nice guy, but you could tell, man, that guy is tired. He was tired. He had sunglasses on. I think he was, he was like doing too many things at once, I think, but super, super nice guy. Hey, Jesus, what's going on? Really down to earth. He's just a regular guy, man. He's a really nice guy. So that's what I could tell you about him. But yeah, we met a lot of people. I met a couple car builders while I was there. They said we did a good job on ours. Ours is streetable. It's a drivable car. It's a driving hot rod. It shows pretty well. So we did good. We're proud. We're proud of it. That's all. And I haven't even looked at it. It's in the trailer. I never got it out when we got home. I know the driver's side. Yeah, the driver's side front tire and back tire are covered in mud. That's another thing. That's why I ran into Vice Grip a second time. He was in the office. I think he was straightening out the paperwork, getting paid, whatever they do. And I was in there and they were closing in 4 minutes. And I had to get a overnight pass for my car. Nobody told me. And at the last minute, Randy Schmidt told me, he goes, dude, you got a pass for your car. You can't keep it in the building if you don't have a pass. I was like, what am I going to do with my car? So I went and got a pass. But then I had like a gallon of gas in there. That's it. There might be an eighth of a gallon in there now. And my truck and trailer were 2 miles away from the stadium. So we had to, that's why, I don't know if any of you guys seen the video on Facebook. The video belongs to somebody else. They videoed us going up the street and around the corner. Sam's Space 89 on I think he's on YouTube. Sam Space 89. But he's got a short of us and a long form video that shows actually more of us driving. But yeah, I mean, we decided that the only way we could get out of there like early in the morning was if we got our car loaded. So I had to go talk to the hotel, pay them for 2 parking places. My truck and trailer actually took up 3, but they charged me for 2 parking places overnight, $45. And we took the car up to load it, and I drove into this mud. The guy that was with me, he's like, "Bri, don't pull in there," and I did. And the driver's side sunk down, but I'm like, man, I got a garden hose at home. I don't care. So we got the car loaded up, and we were able to leave early in the morning because they said if we waited till Saturday, we may not even be able to get into the building until 10 a.m. Sunday, I mean, I'm sorry, honey. Hey, guys. And they said, Kim's right. It was Sunday. We might not have been able to get into the building because, was it Monday morning, honey? It was Monday morning. Because Reliance that hauls all the hot rods, they own the floor because they bring so many cars. So they got like 5, 6 semi trailers inside the building, loading up multiple cars to transport for people. And they own the floor till 10 a.m. And they're like, you'll have to get permission and work around them if they'll let you take your car out or leave tonight. I opted for the tonight and paying $45 to park. And it worked out. It worked out. There was not one problem with the trailer. I didn't even have to tighten the straps on the car, not once. Everything stayed tight. Nothing moved. It was a nice, clean ride both ways. Make sure you guys get one. But yeah, it was something else. I mean, the Stefano took us out to eat the one time. We had a nice dinner. My brother had a great time. He had a lot more.
Good job, but, you know, it's hard to get a word in.
I'm sorry, honey. Go ahead. What do you want to tell people? You want to tell people how you're bullying me around, taking up some of my space?
I'm gonna start putting up decorations.
Yeah, Kim's starting. You can see Kim does all that, David. She's getting us ready she's gearing up for Christmas. I spent my Christmas on that trip. I bet you I spent a couple $1,000. I mean, by the time we pay for the hotel and the travel, and Nikki's took care of everything else. I mean, they got us in there and all that stuff. We got a spot. I wouldn't have been able to afford that.
Jimmy must have been here when you said you saw Wayne and you saw.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, Vice Grip. I went and I met with Vice Grip. I showed him the video of him judging our car. He claims to have remembered, but come on, man. He probably didn't even remember. And then he's like, well, I'm going to have to stop by and check that out. Now, our car was right beside the office. So he might have went over and looked around, and I might not have been there, but he said he was going to, but I never seen him over there. But I did run into him a second time in the office and said hi to him and this and that. And he like I said, he's a really nice guy. But he needed to get home to his family. He was tired. That's why I think he was wearing his sunglasses. Very nice man, though. And as far as our people, I met Randy Ryan. Randy came over to the car. We must have talked for over an hour, him and I. And then there's another guy on Facebook. I forget. Huh? Howie Mook. What's up, brother? There's another guy on. Huh?
The guy that was going to sign your car.
Oh, yeah. I had Arnie the farmer was there. Arnie the farmer Beswick was there. But like he's like 94, guys. And he was at the Nikki's booth, but I was out. I think I was actually over talking to Vice Grip when he came to the Nikki's booth. And I was after him all weekend to come sign our hood scoop. I brought painted markers. They're still under the seat in the car. And I showed Stefano where they were because he'd already been to the booth and he made it came back. I said, if I'm not here, get him to sign my my hood scoop. And Stefano's like, where? I'm like, I don't care. and I said, he could pick gold or silver. It don't matter. That's what color paint sticks I have. But he never came. He never came back. And then I went over there and the guy that like manages him said, well, if you can get Stefano to bring a cart over and grab him, because he'll never get through the crowd. Everybody will keep stopping him and talking to him. Honey, what happened?
Nobody can hear me.
So you come over and give me a dirty look and throw the microphone? Here, switch me on. Take this one. See if this one's any better. That's all right, Gorney. Just watch as you can. It's just showing all the cars. But yeah, we went to the booth and talked to Arnie's handler, and he was like, well, he's like, if you can get a buggy over here, but then Stefano wasn't at the booth when I went back to ask him, so it was like that was wash. That wasn't going to happen. But yeah, I got to meet him. And I guess that's pretty much it. It was a heck of a trip. It was something. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity that we took. So what's up with you guys? I guess nothing. Anyway, now we're working on the Nova. You guys will be seeing some content with that coming up. I know it's not everybody's favorite thing, but it's what I like. So I'm gonna finish it, and then I think I'm gonna do something different. I think I'm gonna do a custom, like a one-off something for myself something like the gasser. It's a lot more fun building something one-off than to bring something right back to what it used to be, I guess.
What was the big announcement video, Hubie? I haven't been on YouTube too much. Oh, it's just as close to finishing the truck.
Nice. Good job, brother. Bringing her back. That's the way to be, man.
Hey, Torque.
I don't know.
Oh, it'll be in the morning. Okay. All right. I'll have to look for that now. I have to look for it. It wasn't this morning. It's going to be tomorrow morning.
Good deal, out of order. Are you bringing? Which car are you bringing? There's a toys run here tomorrow, but I'm not getting the car out. It's too cold. There's no choke on that carburetor, and I'm not going to beat up my starter and my flywheel trying to get it running to just go up there, turn the car off, get it cold again, and not be able to start it up there. So I'm just opting out of that one.
I'm doing a toy drive at work.
Right on, out of order. That's cool. That's what I did at the McCacken. I walked around. I got down there around and they opened it a public at 8, and I got over there at 7 and I walked the whole floor. I missed the whole room. Hey, Kevin, I missed the whole room. It was all Corvettes. There was a Corvette room, and I missed it. And it wasn't on purpose. I walked through there, but apparently the camera had shut off, and I'm walking around filming nothing because the camera wasn't running. And then all the people came in, and when the crowd gets there, you can barely walk. So as soon as the crowd got there, I try to get back over to the Nikki's booth and hang out there.
Hey, Jeff Rogers, that's very nice of you to say.
Right on, Jeff. I make sure your wheel tubs are usable, and have at it, man. It's just time consuming. I tell you, my driver's side on that Nova was so bad. I had to re-find where it was before we did anything. There was no rocker attached to the inner quarter. They had 3 tacks on a quarter they tried to hang, and when I cut it loose, the whole thing moved forward. That's how bad that car was. But yeah, package tray, and you'll need the deck filler piece. You'll need them both. AMD, I suggest AMD. I don't know if there's a difference. People say they are just distributors, but I've found that they're wherever they get their material, it's the best. I mean, it fits the best for me. I like it the best anyway. And if your trunk lid has rust on it like everybody else's, fix it, because the aftermarket ones don't fit right. They crown in the middle. They're like, they got a big hump in the middle. I don't know why. It's just one thing they can't make. So you're better. Cool, very cool, dude. Yep. At first, I thought all I'd need to do was the deck filler. And then once I realized, and I got the old deck filler and everything off, how the water got behind there and rotted the bottom tray of the package tray, then I realized well, we got to do everything. It's really not that bad, though. Right on. I'm still debating about the passenger side door because it's not original to the car. Mine, the 70, it still had bolts on the door and on the cowl. And so you can adjust the door in multiple positions. On the passenger side, the hinges are welded and it's red underneath. So that car was hit on that passenger side at some point. That's what I'm doing now, is hanging the passenger side quarter. And, I take a lot longer than everybody else does. I had it fitting perfect the other day, and I pulled it off because I want to paint the inside with epoxy. Is that overkill? Probably. But when I pulled the old stuff off, I could see it had rotted from the inside out. I don't want it to rot again in my lifetime, so I'm going to put that roll-on epoxy from Eastwood on it. And anywhere I got a weld, coat with weld-through primer. Well, thanks, Gorney. I appreciate it, man. We'll see how it turns out. I feel like the one mistake I've made so far on that car is I didn't mini tub it. And maybe I still might. I might, after I get everything done, I might decide to do it, but we'll see. It's like it would have been easier when everything was out of the car, but I'm a hard head. I got to do things the hard way. It's the way she is. Plus, I don't know what I'm doing. I just figure it out as I go. Oh, we sure did. Hey, what's going on, Harry? Yeah, man, I did, Kevin. It was a great experience, man. A lot of stuff learned, and I made some connections when I was there. There's people that were there from Downingtown, and that's probably about 40 minutes from us. And the guy gave me his business card and everything else. So he asked me, he's like, well, you got to start coming to a couple Exton shows. And I think he wants to talk to me about a 57 Chevy he's doing. So, we made a couple contacts. It was kind of nice. We'll see what happens if anything comes of it. Man, I tell you, Howie, I didn't even know that thing was back there, man. I'm not kidding you. And I only have a 1500. I got a Silverado High Country 1500. It pulled that thing like nothing. It just, I didn't even realize, there'd be times you'd be driving, you're driving 300 miles at a stretch before you stop to get gas. You kind of forget it's there, but yeah, it's nice, man. It pulled beautiful. But we did a good job planning for that. I mean, we knew we had to have an aluminum trailer because we didn't want to change trucks, and my car's not that heavy for a 55. It's stripped down pretty much. I mean, you add weight with the big block, but you take stuff away for the interior. You know, we were well under the 7,000 pound mark for pulling. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Ron. It is. It is. We're not messing around. we're cutting all the rust out. We're not hiding anything. It's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of things, and one thing it's gonna be is honest. It's gonna be an honest car, not a perfect built car, but an honest car. Very cool, man. See, now it pulled that 55 with one of those U-Haul rental trailers, open trailers. When I went to Baltimore and Jimmy painted it for me, and it didn't have any problems there either. And dude, those U-Haul trailers are beautiful, but they are very heavy. I think that enclosed trailer I got's the same or less in weight. The curb weight on that trailer or that enclosed trailer is 2,450 pounds. And we pulled the wheels off of it, greased all the wheel bearings, put brand new tires on it. I brought 2 spares. Didn't need any of that. we planned we planned to have no problems. The brakes and the truck and the tires on my truck were within 6 months old, so everything was new. I do have a differential leak on that truck, front and back, but they were seeping before I left, and they're a little more prominent now. So my buddy got the shop down the street, but they don't like to do transmissions and differential stuff, so they're trying to get their buddy in Folsom, and he's real busy. So I got to get my truck done when he's available. Get those because I don't want that thing leaking oil on my driveway and stuff. No, no, sorry, Hubie. I don't have a door. I don't have an escape door. But the good news is I'm very thin and I can get in and out of there no problem. I just need somebody with guts inside the trailer directing me in, making sure I'm dead center straight. Because I like to favor, I don't know why. I mean, when I drive that car, I always favor the passenger side by about 4 or 5 inches. So I have to have somebody in there that keeps me in the center because I got that step in the front passenger side tire is within 3 inches of that step down for the door to get out, the manway door on the passenger side. Okay, take it easy, Chaz. Have fun, man. Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta grab a beer. There you go. Back in no time. See that? Well, right now I'm making the video for the passenger side quarter panel, David. And after that, I'm gonna fix the real bad rust on the bracing on the driver's side before I put the roof back on. And once we get the roof back on, before I do anything else, I have to figure out what the people who owned the car before me did with those springs and that rear because it's not right. So I want to figure that out. And after I figure that out and get that taken care of, then we're going to pull the engine and pull the subframe out. And we're going to decide if we're going to change the toe board and the cow or leave the cow and or the toe board. We're going to look at everything real good. We're going to make sure we've went this far. We are not going to cheap out on the front. we're gonna give it a good look over and figure out what we want to do. We already know, and I have it out there in the shop. We got to change the top of the dash because the lip where the lip of the dash is where the windshield seals on them, and it's missing. They put putty there. And you can almost push it through. That's why I think that I might have to change that cowl, either that or make some extensive metal repair up there around the cowl, one or the other. As long as it's under the dash, I don't care. If everything below there is good, I can replace the metal behind there, no problem. Because then when I set the dash over top of it, nobody will see it anyway. As long as it's new metal, I don't care. Doesn't have to look perfect. Well, that's what I was talking about earlier, Hubie. I decided just to put everything back stock. But now as I'm looking at it and I'm looking at all the wheel choices, I may end up mini tubbing it anyway. And they sell a kit and all that, this. And take it easy, Gorney. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But that's all I got, guys. So you're going to have to give me something. Tell me what you guys got going on.
You have an announcement tomorrow morning.
Okay, well, we'll have to check in on that.
Do you want to do a thing?
Oh, I don't know. Look, Torp's guessing numbers. I guess do you guys want to do a bumper sticker drawing? We could do one. I don't.
Taking those with you.
Huh? Yeah, I probably should have, but I didn't. Oh, sorry, Howie. I haven't had that. I thought I was having one when we were driving and I was pulling into Chicago, but it was just cramps from sitting for so long. I thought I was getting one. I was getting scared. All right. Well, let's do a bumper sticker number. You got a number, Kim? What is that? All right. I need a number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50 for the bumper sticker. Go. David Soloway.
David.
First guess, David won.
He wasn't first, he was second.
Well, second guess. Well, he was his first guess. It was your second guess. It was number 7, David. I'll get it in the mail to you, brother. It wasn't even a game. David guessed it right away. Lucky 7. That's hilarious. That was quick, man. Boom. It either happens really fast or sometimes it takes a long time. He wants a redraw. All right.
Hey, GP.
Give me a new number. Okay. A number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50 for the bumper sticker. Go. David's giving it away to somebody else. I guess the first one went fast. This one's going to take a minute. I don't see what. Harry won. All right. Number 22, Harry. Kim was trying to flag me to tell me Harry just guessed it. All right, Harry, you got the bumper sticker, brother. I'll get it in the mail to you. No more redraws. If you guessed, you win it. That's it. All right, man. Let's have a drink. Let's all toast to Harry's big win. Mm. Uh, that's funny. Right on, brother. No, that's what Kim just said. One, she said I should have brought him with me. I should have, but then I wouldn't have had anything to give you guys. You know, I should have brought some stuff to hand out. Yeah. So I don't, I, you know, I was at the, you know, I'm at the, that would have been weird anyway because I'm at the, I was in the Nikki's booth and they're selling merch, you know, so it's like you don't want to step on anybody's toes like that. I didn't even put my sign. I put my sign inside the rollback on the tilt nose because I didn't want to overstep my. You know what I mean? I don't know if that or if that was what was meant or not, but I didn't want to overstep.
No Christmas cards this year.
Yeah, we're not going to do any Christmas cards this year. Sorry, guys. It's just been too crazy this year. We haven't had an opportunity, you know, between going to McCacken and everything else. It just didn't happen this year. But we don't think any less of anybody. We're just not doing it this year. Sorry. Right on, Harry. That's cool. Glenn, I don't know. I mean, that was a big expense. It was a once in a lifetime thing. It's like to get invited to McCacken, and if I didn't go, I would have regretted it. You know what I mean? But to do any more big shows like that, like Stefano already sent me a Meltdown Drag invitation, but that's all the way back out there. I think it's like another hour further, and it's like, and it's not even it. Yes, you drag race, but they're more interested in the appearance of your car. It's kind of like a car show drag race where they just want pictures on the track, and the more nostalgic your car looks. And the old timers all there said that my car has the look, you know. So I don't know, but it's just too much. We'll see. It's like I would like to take my car show to the big one back at my hometown next year. Maybe we'll see something like that, but that's the expense is nowhere near what this one was. So yeah, we'll probably do stuff like that, but giant ones like McCacken, I don't know. I don't think so. Not because I don't want to. It's just between the travel and the expense. Well, thanks, David. I appreciate it, man. There was a Nova, or excuse me, there was a Falcon, a light blue Falcon that was a gasser that was there. There was a 55 Chevy that was just a shell, and all the jams and edges were painted that a young man, he was 17, was working on. He started it when he was 10. So that was like the future of the hobby kind of guy. There was no engine, it was just a shell roller. And I think there might have been a 55 wagon there, but not a gasser. So I think we were the only 55 gasser there. Hey, believe me, guys, we got a lot of attention. I mean, there was crowds around our car, and everybody was impressed with and wanted to see the rollout tilt. People were saying they never seen anything like it, and it was really cool. So there's all that. There was a lot of compliments thrown our way. Thanks, one. I am proud of it. I really am. I'm proud of it. I don't want to let it go to my head, you know. But no, Glenn, I didn't see there was no other 55s. Like I say, if you get a chance to look at that video, that I put out, it was pretty much every car that was there except the Corvette room. And that's like one of the biggest rooms. And I don't know how I missed all that footage, but I did. I messed up. That video would have been an hour and a half if I went into that other room. I mean, there was the Batmobile was out in the lobby. You know, there were so many cars. Well, thanks, Harry. A lot of people said that. They told me I belonged there. I didn't realize, I personally didn't realize how big that show was till I was there. I was like, oh my goodness. It's a little overwhelming. Well, thanks. I appreciate that, Glenn. It was definitely worth it. Now, oh, look at this. I went ahead. My gauge, by the way, the fire marshal was very impressed with the fuel gauge. He said that was good. It's an excellent reading. But I actually got another one, because the one I got, it's the correct length and everything like that, but it's more for tanks, still fuel tanks. This one is good for all terrain, if they call it, for four wheeling. Take it easy, Howie, for four wheeling and you know, stuff like that, like all terrain vehicles. So I figured it'd be good for a fuel cell too. So I did pick this one up. I eventually got to put it in, and you guys can see how it just operates on a float. And they're very accurate. So at some point, I'll probably switch to this one, because I think it'll be a little more accurate. All right, take it easy, Howie. I think we're going to call it a night too. I think we covered everything that all the information. I don't have anything else. We're going to look for the long form video coming out on the Nova in the next few days, probably the middle of next week, end of next week, something like that. But I'll definitely keep doing shorts just to kind of like fill you in on where I'm at and what I'm doing. And we're just poking along on that thing. You know, we're not going to kill ourselves, but we're giving her a couple hours every night, or, well, we missed 2 nights this week, but we've been giving it what we can. Yeah, we did a lot of Kim's stuff, and I think she's picking up the pace and doing some stuff now. I don't know how much more she's going to do, but she's doing stuff. So look for her videos too, guys. Anyway, Hubie, I'll look for your video tomorrow, man, and we'll see what's going on. Everybody look for Hubie's video tomorrow. He said he's got an announcement coming out tomorrow, so check that out. All right. I really appreciate you guys all coming in here and hanging out. We wanted just to check in and make sure everybody's all right. Yeah, Robbie Altry hasn't been in a few weeks, but I'm hoping he's all right. You know, everybody needs breaks, even us. We need breaks too. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I appreciate all the support. And like I said, if you get a chance, check out that long form video of the show. Play your own music in the background. Whatever it takes, man. All right. Till next time. Take care, everybody.